Beasley. Members of the Sam Warner All-Tournament team were Jonah Dry and Jay Magruder. And the winner of the Bronze Award for Sportsmanship at the Sam Warrior Tournament was Emery Taylor. Our all-conference winner for women's basketball was Allie Martin. Our all-county winner for women's basketball was Allie Martin. Our all-conference wrestlers were Christian Klutz and Parker Mills. Our all-county winners were Rayleigh Hernandez. Our state qualifiers for the wrestling team were Christian Klutz, Parker Mills, and Rayleigh Hernandez. Swimming. Our all-county swimmers were Ethan Payne, Cole Joyner, Daniel Epley, Cameron Miller, and Sean Pell. Our regional qualifiers for swimming were the 200 medley relay of Sean Pell, Cole Joyner, Cameron Miller, and Daniel Epley. Cameron also qualified for the regional in the 200-meter freestyle. Cohen qualified in the 200 individual medley. Daniel Epley qualified in the 500 freestyle. The boys 200 freestyle relay, Ethan Payne, Cohen Joyner, Jack Smith, and Camden Miller. Sean Pell qualified in the 100 backstroke. Cameron Miller qualified in the 100 breaststroke. And the boys 400 freestyle relay of Jack Smith, Clayton Goodman, Sean Pell, and Daniel Epley. Our state qualifiers for the swimming team were the 200 medley relay, Ethan Payne, Cole Joyner, Daniel Epley, Camden Miller, and Sean Pell. That team placed 14th in the state championship. In indoor track, our 4x800 meter relay team of James Anderson, Gabe Honeycutt, Eric Hills, and Connor Price qualified. That team finished 5th in the state tournament. Also qualifying for the state meet was Demir Miller, who finished 10th in the state championship. These are your winter sports, all conference, all county, regional, and state qualifiers. All right, continuing with our spring sports accolades who are still playing at this time. We will not announce all conference or all county for baseball, softball, or women's soccer. Our all county for men's track were Carson Amon, James Anderson, Connor Price, Gabe Honeycutt, and John Pendleton. The Rowan County Field Event MVP was Carson Amon. Our all-conference winners for men's track were Carson Amon, Gabe Honeycutt, Jorge Clemente Garcia, Javier Miller, and Nehemiah Baldwin. The most valuable player of the South Piedmont Conference track meet, who scored 31 points, was Carson Amon. Our regional qualifiers for men's track, who will be competing this Saturday at East Rowan, were the 4x400 meter relay team of Carson Amon, James Anderson, Connor Price, and Gabe Honeycutt. Competing in the 2-mile run, Jorge Clemente Garcia and Eric Gillis. Competing in the 1-mile run, Connor Price. And competing in the 800 meter dash, Gabe Honeycutt. For women's track, our regional qualifiers were Reese Joyner in the high jump, and Michaela Borst in the 1-mile run. For men's golf, our regional qualifiers were Cade Cranfield, Robert Jolly, Tanner Fry, Harrison McCall, and Jonathan Threaten. Our state qualifier, who will be competing at Pinehurst this Monday and Tuesday coming, is Cade Cranfield. For men's tennis, our all-conference winner was Carson Sloop. Our regional qualifiers were Carson Sloop in the singles bracket and the doubles team of Will Welch and Austin Atwill. These are your spring sports, all conference, all county, regional, and state qualifiers. I want to make clear why we did not announce softball, baseball, and women's soccer, all county and all conference, because they're still playing in the playoffs. The seasons are still active, and those awards are not to be given until after. It's not like we don't want to give you the awards. We do have those right? But whenever the playoffs end, all right, we will give those out. Thank you. At this time, before we continue with our special recognitions, I want to invite two seniors to come forward and share their own thoughts about Carson Athletics. So if you could, please welcome to the stage Cam Burleson and Holly Stowe.
Good morning, my name is Cam Burleson. I'm a student athlete. I've been a member of the varsity baseball and basketball team since my 9th grade year. I've been coached by a lot of these people over here, but Coach Cobble, Coach Alexander, Coach Bridges, Coach Hills, Coach Robbins, Park Square, that's Jesse Park and Cameron Park, Coach Perry and Coach Doby. I've been very fortunate to be coached by such great people that really care about Carson and the athletes. At Carson, we're very fortunate to have the newest and nicest school in Rowan County. I've always felt supported by my coaches and teammates, no matter the circumstance. I could play my best or have an off night, and I knew that my coaches and teammates would be there for me. We've had two fantastic athletic directors during my time at Carson. Both Mr. Trexler and Ms. Show put in a lot of hours to make sure the athletes and coaches have what we need to be successful. I'd be crazy not to mention our amazing booster club as well that provides for the student athletes and lets us whatever we need, they can do it for us. Wearing orange and blue for the last 4 years has been a lot to me. Some of my teammates have become like family. Just think about everyone who's been a part of our seasons. The cheerleaders, the dance team, the band, the orange and blue crew, our administrators, our coaches, the cleaning crews that clean up after us, and our parents, families, and friends that always come out to support us. For the underclassmen here today, I encourage you to play hard and work to get better every single day. For my fellow seniors, I hope you have enjoyed your time at Carson as much as I have. Go Cougars.
Good morning, my name is Holly Stowe, and I have been able to be a member of the softball team, the women's track team, and also got to help manage the football team this year. Being a part of each of these teams and seeing how they all operate was very interesting to say the least because it's all different throughout all three teams. I was able to see a different kind of support from each coaching staff and how they all work towards the common goal. Carson Athletics is not centered around winning, but building a family within their athletes. In my experience, the athletic teams I've been a part of have been so uplifting and caring one another. Although there has been a fair share of differences, we push them aside because at the end of the day, we only succeed as one. Coaches at Carson are also very dedicated to their athletes and put so much time in and out of practice to ensure that their athletes have the best possible success. To say the least, Carson Athletics provides endless supports to its athletes. And to the younger athletes, I just say that, I know it's cliche to say, but the time does go by very fast, so please enjoy it while you're here. And also, don't just play for yourself, but play for each other.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Holly. At this time, we will recognize our seniors who are going on to play their sport at the next level. This is a great challenge and commitment not to be taken lightly, but also a reward for the time, sweat, and hard work that you put into your sport. So when I call your name, please come down and be recognized. Garrett Christie, Catawba Valley Community College, is going to fishing today. Harrison McCall, who is going to Lander University for the fishing team. Lana Ellison, Lee's McRae, softball. Phoebe Cole, Gaston College, softball. Landry Stewart, USC Upstate, softball. Haley Morse, Pfeiffer University, cross country and track. Michaela Morse, Pfeiffer University, cross country and track. Emory Taylor, Surrey Community College, baseball. Cody Wessel, Caldwell Community College, baseball. Caitlin Vitale, Catawba College, cheerleading. Ellie Davis, Erskine College, volleyball. Rayleigh Hernandez, Bluefield State University, wrestling. Tristan Renaud, Guilford College, football. And Alana Locklear, Carolina University, soccer. Coaches to submit athletes who have participated in at least 12 seasons of athletics. This means you competed every season while you were in high school. This is the ultimate commitment to our programs, and we appreciate you. 12 season athletes are Haley Borst and Michaela Borst. We would now like to recognize the Comeback Player of the Year Award. This award goes to an athlete who has worked to overcome circumstances that could have been detrimental to their playing career. Without perseverance and determination, they would have never been back on the field. This award is chosen by no one and our athletic trainer. The 2023 Comeback Player of the Year Award goes to Jacob Rockwell. At this time, we will recognize our male and female athletes of the year. These awards are nominated and voted on by all of Carson's head coaches. I will now ask Coach Marchenko and Coach West to come up and speak about our male athlete of the year.
So this might not be my first year teaching, but this is my first year coaching. And one of those things was, you don't really know what you're getting into until you do it. And the athlete that we're about to recognize here has taught myself and his teammates, what being a true leader is. In the classroom, outside of practice. He really surprised me at just how amazing young man he's become, and he's going to do great things once he leaves our building. When this award came up, I immediately
This year's Athlete of the Year award goes to an incredible soccer player. I have been the little soccer coach for 3 seasons now. This player has been a part of the program for 4. And immediately when I came in, he was a sophomore and just like established a leadership position on the field immediately. Everything we've done offensively in some shape or form has started with this person. And they have been incredibly unselfish in a lot of ways throughout these 3 years. Ambitious at times, and if you're a soccer player, you know what I mean about that. But unselfish when it comes to scoring team goals. We are going to greatly miss his presence next year as we begin our rebuilding program at 12 seniors. But I just wanted to congratulate here Gabe Honeycutt.
At this time, we'll recognize our female athlete of the year. I'll ask Coach West and Coach Amy to speak about this person.
This female athlete of the year has played all 4 years soccer here at Carson. Her first year she played JV and came out on the field as the most vocal player that I had. In fact, so vocal that I had to pull her off the field in the game and have a conversation about it. And then, interesting enough, after that game, she's never spoken another word on the field ever again. So, she is quiet as a person, but strong in leadership. And one of the most hardworking, if not the most hardworking players there is on the field. When she learned her job, she knew what she was supposed to do. She gave 150% in every single game. And kind of racked up some accolades here. She scored 53 varsity goals in her 3 years that she's been on the varsity team. 24 of them have been this season, including a major goal against the defending 3A state champions last week. And kind of put things in perspective, this year there's only been 5 total teams out of 20 that have scored on this team. And so I'm just very impressed with how far she's come. Very appreciative of how much work she has put in for this team. And we are greatly going to miss her next year.
When I first met this young lady, I think she was thinking about cheering, and I said, no, you got to come on. That's what we heard, that she's an amazing athlete. So she reluctantly agreed and came out and ran cross country. She's ran all 4 years. She has been all county, all conference, all 4 years. She's been all region 2. She's made it to the States 3 times. So she's racked up about as many accolades as a runner as you basically can. She's been on 7 championship teams, being county champions 4 years and conference champions twice, and then another county conference championship in track. So she's been a big part of the running game here at Carson for 4 years, and we are going to really miss her because while Ms. Webb said she's quiet, she is, but she knows how to walk the walk. When she's ready to do something, she'll do it. And I have seen her win some things and go out and beat some people that just totally blew my mind. So I'm so excited to see what she's going to do with Pfeiffer for the next 4 years. So our female athlete of the year is Miss Michaela Forrest.
I think we have some of the best coaches in Rowan County. We have some of the best coaches in the conference. And your coaches do spend countless hours here at school working away from their families to make Carson athletics better. I want to talk to our seniors just a second. If you're a senior, please stand up. Your time at Carson has almost come to an end. But I want to tell you real quick, listen to me, that the impact that you've had on Carson athletics will not go unnoticed after you leave. You truly are leaving Carson athletics in a better place than you found it in 2019. You will always be welcome here as a part of the Carson family. We expect to see you back on our fields and in our gym one day, cheering on the teams that you helped to build. We appreciate you. Thank you. I want to talk to you just a second. For our future, you become the focus, and you have decisions to make. How much effort will you put in to be great? How much time will you spend in the weight room, on the field, on the court, on the track? Because the traditions of Carson High School have now been passed to you. Thank you for coming. Go Cougars.